Hi, my name is Ryan.
I am Derek.
And this podcast explains the problem with assuming people. Me and Derek will be answering the following questions that you have. Number 1, what does assume me mean? Number 2, is assumption good or bad? Or number 3, why do people assume?
So, in the book, a news reporter says Garden Heights, a neighborhood notorious for gangs and drug dealers. Even though this neighborhood in the book may be known for that, it doesn't mean that every person there is involved in it. Some people assume they may be because of where they live or how they dress, and people shouldn't do that. People should not be profiled just because of their race or their clothes. People should not assume someone's actions just because of how they look. They just assume because they don't know the person's history or their past. So they just say things about them that may not be true just because of how they look. Right, Ryan?
Yeah, totally. For the second question, is assumption good or bad? I found this quote. Huey Newton in the prison with his fists up for Black Power and photographs of the Black Panther at rallies and the kids, which was mentioned during Chapter 4 when Star, I think, came down the stairs, is on page 215.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about what we perceive. The question, is assumption good or bad, is all about how we view something. Like, to a dog, chocolate might be poison, but to us,
right.
it's a really good stuff. Assumption is built into our human instincts. It's like a caveman brain. It's to warn us of a dangerous situation. In short, assumption is good in certain situations. Like for dangerous situations, it is good. Like deciding if chocolate is poisonous or not, or when it comes to social situations, it is not. Like when you meet someone at the bar, when you assume that girl is a girl and does not have any potential to be a guy. That's more of a personal story. That's how accidents happen.
And I'd also like to point out, Ryan, on page 238, Star says, okay, I was a little mad. I just hate how he's being called a thug and stuff when people don't know the whole story. You said he wasn't a gangbanger. And if everybody knew why he sold drugs, then, and that's where the quotation is. But pretty much what Star is saying, she's saying that people assume because they base everything off of what they hear and don't question any other possibilities depending on where they heard this information from. But it's not their life, so they just assume and have little care about all the layers to everyone else's personal issues or problems. People obviously will assume the worst about Khalil. Pretty much what she's trying to say.